All right. So, how is everyone? How was your weeks and stuff?
It's been fun.
Not bad.
Very leisurely.
It's been an interesting week, that's for sure.
I did an escape room. I escaped the
Nice.
Ooh.
zombie virus.
Nice.
Very
Yeah, does
cool.
that count? Yeah. There was a bomb, and there was a guy stuck in a cage, and some aliens. Alien virus? Alien zombie space virus? Morse code?
It's very cool, actually. I've never done
I
an
know, I mean,
escape
it
room.
sounds cooler on paper. I've been to a bunch of escape rooms. That one in particular was kind of shitty.
Oh,
But, in general, escape rooms are cool, though. I do recommend. They're fun.
yeah.
It's like a video game, but it's real.
It's very cool.
Yeah,
It's very
it's just a
cool.
puzzle game. It's a ton of fun.
Yep. Especially because I grew up with games like Myst and Ribbon. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Where it's like one of those like point and click adventure type things where you gotta like solve the puzzle and you really have to like break out the notepad and solve the mystery.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's cool. It's cool. Well, hey. I hope the session tonight is spectacular.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, no, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to catch you guys up because I know it's been a minute. But
I
yeah,
should probably mention that Big Olis is probably not going to be joining us. I highly doubt it, and I'm pretty sure he's not. He's not going to be here.
yeah, no, I did text him just to be sure, but
Mm, mm.
95% sure that due to the circumstances of not having his Discord,
Yeah,
uh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
what can you do? Make an ult, I guess.
Yeah, make an ult maybe. Uh, Hope he does that next time. We'll see. But yeah, um, you guys had, just kind of sum it up. You guys had arrived last session. Arrived to the shrine. It's been about how many days now? I would say it's been about probably 10 days since you guys talked to William. So 10 days have passed.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, and let me go ahead and put my today's date by this thing. Um, Gosh, is it? It's already September. Jesus Christ. Anyway, um, you guys took a train up north and arrived at the Shrine of Rune, a hybrid humanoid cloud giant god that is known as the god of magic and god of magic, but also not too familiar with trickery. Um, Mostly, in particular, playing both sides, considering he literally is a half breed. Um, but yeah, they in the past worked on which is your current objective, which is trying to cure Gustav's hands, of acid hands in particular. Um, you found out that it was cast by a witch. Her name was Nunny Moontoes, a fairy actually, who has since went through the gate of Asherland and into Earweld. But arriving to the shrine and having the hand of the damned, in particular, you got from the hags, really changed the game up. The cloaked figures of the shrine were incredibly impressed and took the hand from you and said they were going to start working on a ritual in order to find a way to work backwards and find a cure. The Considering you already have the lead, you guys are currently on your way to Earweld. You have to go to Ashelon to get passports, but getting into to the other plane of existence, where is literally a different planet, looks to be in your future. However, as you're on your way there, you were rendezvoused by Peter, who appeared and did the whole "Hey Peter" thing.
Hey, Peter.
Hey Peter. he went ahead and congratulated you guys and gave you, which by the way, I know I'm kind of clearing things up from last session. So if this is sounds a little new, and just stop me if you want clarification. But Peter stopped and did give you guys weapons for the tasks ahead. But this is in particular the task ahead. Peter continues. So here's the little problem here. What can I say? You were tasked by William to stop a siege, and I don't think any of you all went to military college. So that's kind of a pickle, ain't it? But hope not.
No, this is a situation.
It is. That's why I have about an idea. You see, I'm always going places and finding information, but not really doing it at your discretion. In terms of you actually telling me to go someplace to get for you. Well, this time I was able to secure a window that I can help you. He goes, from what I've learned, each giant clan is ruled, each species in particular is ruled by a leader. Some are more authoritarian than others, but a lot of them are based on chieftains/monarchies. So it's kind of a one person runs the show thing for almost all of them. So here's my thing. I'm gonna find out what the giants. I'm gonna find out, in particular, which. Sorry, I'm getting my words confused. Basically, guys, what I'm trying to say is, there are what giant do you want to learn about? Because if we can find a way to learn about what's happening with the, let's say the hill giants. Let's say we find out what's happening with the new chiefess of the hill giants. If we can find a way to take him out, or maybe even convince him to stop and turn around, that would be big. Because I doubt William will have another guy who has committed everything to essentially upheaving all of giant kind. But if you got that, does involve going to the hill giants eventually, or you can go up. He points to the clouds. He goes, I can find out cloud giant stuff. They're more military. Look, I'm rambling. Is there something you want me to find out about that can help break the siege?
Oh. I mean, cloud giants sound kind of strong. Like, if we want allies, I feel like they're the kind of guys we want on our side.
They are.
I'm not sure about the politics or anything.
Well, a trickster. That's honestly not a bad idea. The cloud giants are known for being very friendly in terms of they're hit and miss. 50% chance they leave humankind alone. Other 50% chance they're quite open. They have quite a bit of tourism. By the way, go into the cloud city above. Is great. The name's escaping me right now, though. I'll tell you this: don't look down. I did that once, nearly crapped my pants. But anyway,
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, but no, the cloud giants, they're strong to deal with, but they're also strong to work with. And that does involve going into the city of the sky. In fact, this might be a double if you go for that route. Remember the Kenkus, the Roger clan? They task you in fighting the city in the sky, a dungeon.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's that sky. In order to, let's say, if you're gonna get to there, you're gonna probably need approval from someone in the higher ups in the Cloud Kingdom anyway. So starting off fresh isn't a bad idea.
What do you guys think? What should we do? What's the game plan?
If you want to know more, just let me know. There's a bunch of giants.
Did we have a plan last time, or are we gonna wing it?
You guys don't really have a plan, if I remember. I'm kind of giving you that.
I don't think we ever have a plan.
Yeah, let's be honest here. Us having a plan since when?
Since when?
However, I think it would be smart if we need to stop the siege, we need to understand their motives. We need to know why they're sieging, and I think that's one of the first steps. Find out why, so that we can then go and talk to them and be like, "Hey, can we come to an agreement?" Something along those lines.
I mean, that's a diplomatic approach. I mean, that would end the sieging like altogether.
So you
Like,
want
That's the point.
Like we could go to war, you know, and end it for good. You know. With the help of the cloud giants.
Well, that's the thing. I'm assuming via, well, it's a mixture of just how the hierarchy is with the order. Cloud giants would be difficult, and I can find you their motives. And here's the thing, guys. If you want, I can, let's say for example, I find out the motives of the cloud giants. Give me about a week or two, maybe. You don't like it, don't like the idea, you can. I'll give you one gimme, and I can look for something else. Yes.
Question.
What is that, my dear elephant friend?
The current leader of the Cloud Giants, right? He wants to go to war, right?
If I remember correctly, the Cloud Giants leader you've briefly met
The
during
Cloud
the
King?
siege. Yes, his name. He took the. He actually picked up the Randy the Ravager, the pirate you captured for a war. If you remember, you have his ship.
Oh wait, I think I remember that guy with a gun, right?
Yeah.
Or did he have an axe?
Randy Savage.
Close enough.
Close enough. Yes. Labo was his name. Well, in fact, I'll tell you this. From what roughly I know, I have to verify more sources, but I'll tell you this. It is amazed that Labo pulled it off in terms of getting in enough cloud giant support. It sounded like he was stretching almost. If you can pulling away one cloud giant family clan alone would deal a blast. That's one less sky cloud. However,
Slightly-
Labo is strong.
Slightly what I was getting at. I was wondering if he had an opposition that was maybe interested in leading the Cloud Giants, who was opposed for war. And then, we just kill the leader, and then that guy gets put into place.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
see.
That's actually quite not a bad idea. It seems like he has maybe about, I think maybe 24 to 30 decently sized cloud islands. Yes, I can look into that. I'll tell you this. I'm gonna learn more about it. But from what I've heard in terms of the clouds above, society and the cloud giants seems polarized by the situation. So what I can grab from you, I'm sure the extremism might isolate moderates. I will go ahead and work on that for you. How does the rest of you sound? That sounds good? Learning about the opposition
Yeah.
of Labo?
I guess.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Well, I mean, that kind of sounds like a pretty decent bargaining tool to me, guys. Go up there and go, hey, I'll go ahead and solve your cloud giant problem with your traitorous rebels. By the way, where's the city in the sky?
Then we do a little bit of backstabbing, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Very
It
simple.
wouldn't be the first time that, yeah.
All right. So, it looks like you guys are pretty focused on the cloud giants. Is there any secondary? Anything else you want me to look up for?
What was the other option?
Well, I talked about wanting to know how to break the siege, and you talked to me about the opposition of Labo.
I mean,
Which that will bring me basically to. Well, I think that's all I really need. Sound good to you all?
all you really need for what?
Oh, all I really need to do is my research. I'll go ahead and do my research and speak to the brass and find out ways to break a siege. From my rough understanding, and this is where the walls of Mirka come in, and the mountains around. It's known for withstanding and having the capacity to hold off sieges for quite some time. But I will go ahead and do my research and see what they say. And of course, I'll find out about the Cloud Giants. And last but not least, he looks at you, Relix. Because Relix, you weren't here last session. He goes, Relix, you remind me if I'm wrong, but I believe I owe you a certain item for your work at the Order. He snaps his fingers. The Order. So, if you guys ever need me, and I'm always traveling, so it's kind of hard, I get it, but call this number, and he gives you a number. A phone number. And he goes, that phone number leads back to Eclipse, our main island of the Holy Order. There you reach my apprentice. His name's Alistair. Leave a message with him. He might be of some help, but like I said, he's still my apprentice. Whatever you do, though, don't call him Bubby.
Call him Bubby? Okay.
Do not call him Buggy, he means. Makes me want to do it all the more though.
He's like, well, I mean, the kids at the orphanage called him Bubby, so, anyway.
What if one of us was an orphan?
I kind of wondered about that with Carl Weezer.
Am I an orphan? What's my backstory? Do I even know?
I don't know, Trickster.
I don't think I know. I'm just a fucking clown, dude.
You are indeed a clown. Anyway.
I think I've probably lived in a cage for so long that the brain rot made me forget everything. It's kind of insane.
So, he looks at Relix and goes, Relix, what kind of, I have some items that I have here that you might like, if you would like. Because I believe everyone got an item except Relix, correct?
Kyle, I think you got some things mixed up.
Huh?
I didn't get an item, but I did get a snake.
Isn't that the same thing?
Oh yeah, you did.
I was here. I was role playing and just being completely weird. Remember, I was floating along the ceiling and basically just not actually being there. And then I got a fire snake.
But we got items after that, didn't we?
Oh shit! I forgot I gave you guys items.
Oh.
Did I? I thought I gave.
Like, hey, if you want to give me an item, I'll take it.
No, I'm just trying to remember because I feel like I'm trying to remember. Did I split that up? The item giving thing.
Yeah, I think.
I don't remember getting an item.
We got some things like 4 weeks ago.
Was it really that long ago?
Was it? Really?
Yes.
Huh.
All I know is the last time I was here, I got a snake and it hatched.
Okay.
I don't. If something happened like last week, like 7 days ago or 8 days ago, then I wasn't here, then maybe that's what you're referring to. But
No,
I don't know if you guys played 7 days ago.
We
or 1
didn't
week
play
ago.
7 days ago.
No, we didn't.
So in that case, yeah, what I'm talking about is something I already got. In that case, yeah, I remember now because the Trickster didn't really have an item that he wanted, which I
No, I'm happy. I like my guns. If I can get maybe gold polishing on my guns, that'd be nice. But, I don't really need anything. I'm good.
You want them gold plated.
Just give me heads to shoot. Give me something some helpless orphans. Anything really. I'll take it.
What about a better gun? You can ask
Yeah, but like, I got all reliable. I already have a shotgun. What more do I need? A shotgun plus one?
Yes.
What if you had 2 shotguns?
Well, I mean, unless you want to give me the ability to dual wield, that's the only thing I could think of. But that's more like an entire gameplay action, not an item.
It's true.
'Cause remember what Brahm told you. The only thing better than 1 shotgun is 2 shotguns.
I like that. I like that logic.
He goes,
It served me well.
Let's see here. Well,
I'd rather you give me a combat scenario to shoot people than like a new item.
I might have this.
Huh?
And
We also
he
haven't
goes
had
ahead
combat
and
in like
pulls
2
out
weeks.
these colorful, almost clownish-like shoes.
Clown shoes.
Yeah, not yeah. I mean, they look classic clown, like little pointed tail, like little points with a little point to it, with various colors of green, dark green.
Do they
and
make
red.
little? Do they make little squeaky noises when I walk?
God, I was gonna be like, there's a bell at the end, but do I want to fucking deal with that? Is the question.
I mean, that would just reduce my
your stealth.
what do you call it?
Yeah.
Giving him disadvantage on every single stealth roll is probably not the best idea.
When have we ever had to use stealth though?
I can
That's
start
true.
calling you Jingle Jangle if you wear those.
I get that. That drip, that clown drip.
The clown drip.
But like, I mean, would it just be for looks, or would it have an actual like use? Are they like boots of something?
Well, it's called.
They actually.
They're called slippers of spider climbing.
Oh, I know about those. I can walk on walls with that, right?
You can.
They're clown boots.
They were
Sure.
Yes, I think.
I'll take that. I'll take some flavorful boots of spider climbing, as long as they look like clown shoes and they're squeaky.
As you go ahead and put them together and put them on, by the way, they feel very, very comfy. They're actually, holy shit, they're fit.
I would hope they're roomy. They're clown shoes.
Yeah, they're fit to match your feet. Actually, it's almost like magical.
Amazing.
Arch support, you got it. By the way, I'm probably just making my age here. But yeah.
What are the limitations of the spider walking boots? Like, is there like a height limit? Can I just walk on any wall? Can I go upside down even?
Walls and ceilings.
Yep.
And ceilings.
Yeah.
Huh. Like Spider-Man. But on my toes.
Yep. All right.
That's kind of that's terrifying. Just a clown. Oh god.
I mean, like.
I mean that.
The last time, the hurdle that I had with you in terms of finding, there was very few there were very few gun-like related like things that I could do that were guns, and fewer that were like pretty okay homebrew. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Gunslinger isn't very popular for some reason. You think it would be?
Oh yeah.
Like.
You think?
I don't know.
But yeah.
I mean, I love it, but it is what it is.
But yeah, you guys go ahead and in that case, you get the slippers. And Peter says, "I'll reach out to about a week or so. I'll find you. If you need me, just call Alistair. Farewell." And he starts walking away. And he hops on the motorcycle, revs it up, and roads off. As he leaves off, back onto the ferry, because you guys were on the ferry when this happens, you arrive in Thanor. Thanor is a coastal city. It seems elvish, but as you're walking in, you notice that there are, you can say it's the evening now. You notice this town is a pretty traditional elvish town. It's right by a river leading from the mountains. You see the towers, the alert towers in the distance, and you see there are quite a few, mostly elves, but various populations of people walking around. Remind you, last you arrived here, particularly for you, Relics, because you were looking for someone who's a specialist in draconic studies in this town.
Yes.
So, what is it that you guys do?
So right now we're at like the harbor, getting off the ferry or something.
Yeah, the ferries. It's not a very fancy harbor, but it's relatively pretty close to the, to the town itself.
Okay. So I walk into town, and I'm going to find a local, hopefully. See if I can find a local. And as soon as I find them, I'm going to ask them about, see if they know anything about a draconic shop or something like that. Somewhere that I could find, what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Ask if there's some really, really old guy that obsessed with dragons or something.
Okay. The first guy you wrote and talked to, he kind of like listens a little bit and goes, "Listen, guy, I gotta go. Unfortunately, no, I do not know anyone of that name. Of what you're looking for. Bye." He walks away.
Goodbye.
I try one more time.
Okay. Okay. This one goes. This one's like a younger lady. She has a few drinks. She has a basket and she has various bread and wine in it. And she goes, "I know there's a professor in town. I don't know. If I remember, I think he's a dragonborn. I don't know what color though."
Okay. Dragonborn. Professor. Do you know where this professor would be? Can you point me in a direction?
I couldn't tell you. I gotta get back. I gotta get back to the kids. Actually, no.
Okay.
My kids are at my sister's. I gotta get back to my. Holy shit! It's date night with my husband. And she starts to walk away.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I see if there's a. Did you remind me? Did you say how big this town was? I thought you said it was pretty small, but.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pretty small. I would say there's probably about like 10,000 people living here max. It's yeah. I mean, that's the thing about. They're clearly older towns, but there seems to be. I don't know. If you want to like get a lay of the land, roll a perception check.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Okay.
Let's see. That's not very good. And my modifier is. I have a 4.
Okay. You
Nice.
kind of get a little lost. It takes you about an hour, but you kind of get a lay of the land that it looks like the town itself, different architecture and age, has expanded. It expanded quite a bit in the woods. It looks like, and they're even building new houses still. Everything by the harbor, though, by the river, even the northern part, looks pretty standard.
Right.
Yes.
Um,
You do find everything's closed, but you do find a bar that's still open.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in the bar and see if I can find someone to talk to.
All right.
Walk in the bar and I'll walk up to the barkeep.
All right. You guys approach in. The bar itself is pretty decently packed. There's about maybe a dozen people here. The piano. There's a piano in the corner playing what appears to be like very soft, relaxing music. In a almost elvish tune to it. But the barkeep himself is an elf, and he looks at you guys approaching in. He looks to be like counting cash, and he goes ahead and puts the cash in the drawer, closes it up, puts his hands on the table, and goes, "Hello, welcome to my bar and tavern too. I also make a mean stew, but I think you came here first for a drink. Am I wrong?"
I would love a drink. Just anything you got on some rocks, I'd love it. And I've also got a question for you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I've heard that there's a professor in town that is dragonborn. And I have a few questions for him, but I have no clue where I could find him.
Yes.
Would you know where I could find him?
I believe. You know what? I think I know who you're talking about. His name is Erdor. I believe it's Irdor. Erdor? Yeah, Erdor's the name.
IOD. Okay, I'm.
IRD.
I probably should have.
IRDOR. Sorry.
IRDOR. Okay. Also, Paul, have you realized that your camera's on and we can see only the tips of your fingers and your mouse this entire time?
Yes, that's from my rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
He does that every time.
I always forget. I feel like I ask you this every single time, and I always forget.
You just don't want to cheat the rolls, they're real.
Yeah.
Check out my sweet rolls.
Yeah. He goes ahead and goes. In that case, I will go ahead and if you're looking for Erdor, I will go ahead and give you this then.
Yes, we came through your door. Yes.
He goes, yeah, you're correct, my big fellow. He goes ahead and pulls out a cup, and he goes, this here, and you look in the lettering. He pulls out the bottle, and the lettering is something you've never seen before. It's not even letters. There's just like lines left and right going diagonals and such with little dots here and there. And he goes, this here, bring this bottle to Erdor, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna make his day.
Okay, so it's a bottle?
It's a bottle of sake.
Ah, okay. And then, how'd you spell the professor's name again?
You know what? We're gonna call him Ordor. Not, I can't say Hordor. I just feel like Erdor is too hard to say. We're gonna call him a different name.
Let's call him Erdor.
Urador.
Urador.
Yeah, Urador.
Yeah, Urador.
Urador.
Okay.
No, you're a door.
Urador.
Mm.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Urador.
I'm gonna I don't know how you plan on spelling it. I'm just gonna spell it Urador. Urador.
I like that.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. I just did the same too. All
Okay.
Right. I'm on a little. Let me go ahead and look at something really quick here. What is? Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm not being, because Saki's is Chinese, right?
Japanese.
Japanese.
Okay, sake.
Yeah, I think it's
Japanese.
Oh,
Sake.
Sake.
I say that as least racist as possible.
all right. You know what?
I mean,
You-
you wouldn't even be racist. You'd just be pronouncing it wrong. It's not racist.
So there's this thing called Beiju. Actually, this thing looks kind of interesting. Beiju is a colorless Chinese liqueur, typically coming in between 35% to 60% by volume. Beiju uses its own type of Q to ferment and create distinct and characteristic flavor profile. It's clear liquid and distilled and fermented in Sogren. I don't know. Yeah, it looks really cool. That's their version of sake then, is Beiju. So yeah, it's about
They use fermented. They use the old socks.
I believe so.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Old socks. Well,
Yes.
I might have some little. I like a little funk to my drink.
He goes, yes. He's like, tell you guys what. I will give you all a shot of sake each if you give me 4 gold pieces. No, make it 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Here's-
politely decline and then start walking in the walls.
I will accept that and give him 3 gold pieces.
All right.
Here's 6 gold pieces. I'll take his.
Oh, 3, not 63.
Damn it! You beat me to it. I'll take 2,
Okay.
and I also give him 6 gold pieces.
He goes, all right, I'll go ahead and take this. By the way, I'm not trying to upsell you, but the professor kind of goes to bed a little early. It's up to you. If it's urgent, you can wake him, but I do have beds here.
Where is he exactly? Is he in this same area?
Yeah, you never told us where.
Yes.
Oh yes, he lives in. If I remember correctly, he moved to a newer part of town. He liked the woods a lot, so he's probably one of them in a newer, larger house in the east. I believe incorrectly. It's off of 82nd Street.
Very specific. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know where to go.
So then the new big house off of 82nd.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If I
Well, since I'm not drinking, I'm gonna take a look outside and try to see what's the nearest street that we're at.
Okay. You start walking on the walls, and your head kind of casts a cock a little bit, looking out the window.
Mind you, I'm on the walls looking through the window. I'm crawling around.
Yeah. He
peeking
looks up.
through.
He looks up and goes, "All right, buddy. Let's not put your shoes on the walls, please."
Okay. Fine, no
Uh,
shoes on the wall. And then I float up to where the trickster is, but my shoes are not on the
these
wall.
these are new shoes, okay? I haven't even got them dirty. They're actually cleaner than your walls, right? Your walls are making my shoes dirty, right?
Dude, I'm like the biggest OCD guy. Like I don't like shoe prints on the walls.
If anything, I'm cleaning your walls with these shoes. That's how clean they are. That's how spiffy and brand new they are.
Look, guys, I wanted to do a little kampai and take a drink, but okay.
Oh no, they're still doing kampai drinking. I'm the one that's looking out the window.
Yeah, you look at the
Yeah,
window.
please,
you see
please.
that it is not a street. It is 12th Street.
It is 12th Street, and we need to go to
82nd.
80. Oh, whoa, that's that's a lot of streets.
Yeah, it goes quite back. They kind of work, or they kind of live their way around the forests. It's very interesting. You'll see what I mean.
Oh.
So, I'll go ahead and give you guys sake, and yeah, to spend the night here, have some of my stew. It's an additional, about 2 gold coins each. And that comes with breakfast tomorrow.
So 2 gold for room, soup, and breakfast tomorrow?
Yes. I need to sell these rooms, and you all are here. Mostly because I rolled really good, so, I'm
How much gold?
2 gold pieces.
Just 2 gold? That's so cheap.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of it's a little hostile style, so you guys will be sharing a room, but, bunk beds are really comfy. I have good bunk beds.
I don't need a bed anymore. I can sleep on the ceiling like vampire style.
I don't think your heart can handle that.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
We let him do what he wants, and we kind of just pick up the pieces after.
You know what? I'm feeling extra generous. I'll give you 3 gold.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right.
Take my money, bartender.
All right. So, in that case, I'll go ahead and bring you guys out here, bring you the stew, and yeah, I'll give you the tour of the place. You guys go on and have the stew with your sake. By the way, at the end of the rounds, the bartender goes to your relics and goes, "This bottle of sake is about 10 gold pieces. Is that okay?"
That's no problem. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Tell the old man I said enjoy. I'm pretty sure he doesn't remember me.
I will.
So, fast forward. You guys enjoy the night. You guys have good sleep.
What is my condition? Did I sleep well?
No, you actually fell out of the shoes.
I fell out of the shoes overnight. They are slippers. I'd imagine they don't stay snug very easily. No,
Yeah.
but they're clown boots.
They're slippers.
They're magically fit to my shoes. How do they slip off?
You
Guys
did
are-
say that they magically fit to his shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, to my feet. I mean, yeah.
they may cushion, but you can't. It doesn't like stay on for active when you sleep, especially when you go unconscious.
Okay, DM, whatever you
Yeah,
say.
actually, come to think of it, I think that's a good question. If you go unconscious, will you fall? 'Cause
That's
you
an
go-
excellent question. Like I would have to focus right on staying grounded.
Yeah, I'm assuming that because like you're moving. That's where the focus comes from, is you walking.
I never had a chance to use boots like these. So they like, is there like any penalties like at all, or is it just normal walking speed at, like on the walls?
I think it's normal walking speed.
It is.
Yeah, it says right here that you get it doesn't work on slippery surfaces or like oil,
Ah, okay.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, ice dungeons and whatnot.
All right.
Besides that,
So
it's up to you. It's yeah, DM's discretion.
yeah, no. We'll tell you this. It does. You know, I would say in this universe, certain magic requires heavier concentration than others. In this terms of this boots of this magic, you have to be like at least actively using them. You have to be, you have to be conscious.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
fair.
Then I have another question.
What's that?
Does that mean that if the trickster is on the wall or the ceiling and is knocked unconscious by either dropping the 0 hit points or falling asleep because of a spell or something?
I would fall.
Yeah, do you fall?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's say that again.
If he drops the 0 hit points and
Mhm.
becomes unconscious, or becomes unconscious because of some spell or any other effect, and he's on the ceiling or walls, does he fall?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you become unconscious, probably. Because I think technically part of the condition of unconscious is you drop everything you're holding and fall prone.
What if I get like shoved? Like how sticky are my boots? Like would shoving cause me to like lose my ground and now I'd fall?
I don't think you would fall. I think you would just be. It'd be like being shoved, but on the ground.
Yeah, that's how I'm interpreting it. I mean, that's the strategy comes in. Like, you can go in walls, you can go in ceilings, but if you go unconscious, like, determining how much you fall, I'm assuming falling in particular, you're definitely going to get, like, a hit point towards your, like, your death saves, you know what I mean?
If it was up to me, I would say falling unconscious, because as long as my feet are on the ground, I don't think I'd fall, but being shoved means that my soles are no longer touching the ground, therefore I fall. Right, that's what I would think. I'm not sure though. I think it's up to you how you want to do it.
Yeah.
Whatever you think is more fun or more reasonable.
I mean, I just think it's. I mean, I think shoving is. I think shoving, honestly, like, because I feel like when you're walking, you know what? I interpret the boots kind of like you have to like have like one foot on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yes.
At least one.
Yeah. So yeah, shoving and falling to 0. You know, like falling to 0 is
Yeah.
one thing, but being shoved, yeah, it's something else. But you know,
He falls to 0, gets stuck on the wall, and none of us can reach him.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that'd
It's
be
either
funny.
that, or if you drop the 0 hit points when you're on the ceiling, and because you're on the ceiling, you fall to the ground,
Okay,
and so
actually,
you
that
instantly
reminds
die.
me. So I've been playing Baldur's Gate, right? And
Yeah.
there's just a lot of things I didn't consider, like throwing potions, for example. is it like a canonical thing that you'd allow us to do? Like, let's say I'm stuck on a wall and I am like at 0 hit points. Could they like throw a potion at me and now I'm healed, or do I have to like physically drink it?
I usually do things that you guys have to like. If someone's unconscious, someone's gotta like feed it to you.
Okay, I see. Well,
Yeah.
but no, what if I'm not unconscious? Like, no, in a normal combat scenario, I have like half hit points, for example. Can someone throw a potion at me and now I'm like healed from it?
Yeah, I would say that because you can take it and drink it. Unless will it be an action to drink it though?
I think if it's
I
think if
changed something for Paul and Nick, where if you drink it as an action, you get full points from what the potion will give you, but bonus action, you roll for it. We haven't really tested it out very much, but that's kind of because I've been hearing about other DMs doing that.
Yeah.
So if you're sacrificing your entire action, you get, the total 4d4 plus 4. So you get all those points towards your health. But if you use that as bonus action, you have to roll because the bonus action isn't that much of a sacrifice.
So if you use your action, you don't roll 4d4 plus 4, you just get 20 health.
Yes.
And if you use your bonus action, you still roll 4d4 and get plus 4.
Yeah, so you get what you get and you don't get upset. I mean, that makes sense, for action economy and such.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we have to do it. That's something that other people have been doing that we're trying out.
Suggestion.
Yeah, I say we can try that out. Definitely when we comes close to that time, we can try that out. Battle. But yeah, I would say in terms of it was okay with you guys, we can move it. I can move the story on a little bit.
Yes, please.
All right.
Let's do it.
I would like to walk down 70 streets to get to 81st.
So, the night comes by. It's day 11 now. You wake up. You have breakfast. It's very good breakfast. It's about 11 o'clock. You guys begin your walk. Your walk is pretty good. As you are walking down the street, you see a guy you see a girl with a basket, and the girl is walking around offering sweets.
Is she singing anything?
Suckers. She offers you all a sucker and says, 2 copper for a sucker, cherry flavored.
Who are you calling a sucker, huh?
I'm not actually on the ground. I'm floating above everyone.
Where'd you learn how to do that?
A few sessions ago when we got magical items, I got boots of levitation.
Oh. Wait, that's way cooler than spider boots. Oh, no, is it? Is there any penalty, or you just fly now?
Hold on, let me read the actual thing. Boots of levitation. While you wear these boots, you can use an action to cast the levitate spell on myself at will. So it's not just whenever I want I can walk up the wall. I have to use my action to cast levitate. But unless we're in combat, I kind of just say, yeah, I'm floating.
Is levitating a concentration?
I don't think it is.
I would say it's like the same kind of concentration as the shoes. Like if you go unconscious, you're falling.
That's fair.
Right.
Just don't get shot out of there.
The spell levitate itself is concentration. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So, now that I gave you all toys, which I totally forgot about like giving you guys toys beforehand. But anyway, you guys go ahead and make your way up. It's about about an hour or so, and you see the large house on 82nd Street. The other houses are newer, being built, but these houses are kind of like built into the trees almost. They're almost like eco-friendly jungle houses. You see one that is a massive tree, and you see a patio on the second floor, of a green dragonborn sitting in a chair reading a book.
I would like to stop levitating and call up Professor Uridor or Uridor,
He looks down.
or is he a Prester, or is it just Mr. Uridor?
How far up is
Professor.
he?
He's about maybe like 12 or 10, 12 feet up.
Okay, I'm gonna start climbing the side of the tree. Or should I say walking?
I'm gonna slap Nick as he starts to walk away.
I'm gonna go talk to him, guys. We need him, right?
We could talk to him without jumping into his home.
Yeah, but it's so much less personal when he's like all the way up there. You know, it's not the
Yes,
same as like
we
being right in
will
front of the guy.
We will go up there. We just don't need to startle him since we need his help.
No, my
are
shoes are very squeaky. You'll hear it like a mile away.
Can I go up there and slap the trickster upside the head?
You do.
I'm just gonna fly up and.
I'm gonna
Come on.
call out again. Are you Mr. Uridor?
Yeah, yes, I am. I am Mr. Yodor, Professor, indeed. What brings you here, my good son?
Hi, I've got I'm doing some research of my own into some old draconic well, I don't really know what it is because I can't decipher it, but I was hoping I could have your help with it. I've got a bottle of sake here, and I was hoping we could share some while we talk about this some draconic this book I have.
It's gonna be Beiju, actually, just so we were accurate. Beiju.
Oh, right, it's Beiju, not sake. Okay, Beiju.
Yep. He smiles and goes, you come asking for information and you bring me liquor. I wish more students were up front as you. I'll be down.
Can you breathe fire?
Hold on. Also, I would so now that we can see him, what color is his scales?
He is let me see what he is. Dragonborn types. Just because I'm checking to see which one he is.
Is he good or evil?
He is that of a brass dragon, actually.
Are you telling me you can tell the character of a dragon based off the color of their skin?
Yes.
I mean, there's a certain race to it, but there's not. I did change up the lore a little bit.
They're literally all color coded.
Yeah, they're all color coded.
Well, in mainstream D&D, they're all color coded. We never know what the fuck Kyle's cooking up. So does he like come down, or I say
we
should
can
we
go
meet
up.
at the front door, or is it alright if I float up there?
I see you have some friends. I have several appetizers and cookies to throw out. Tell you what, give me a few minutes to get down the stairs. I'll get you in. We'll have some sweets and some sake.
Wonderful. Although it's Beiju.
Beiju, yes, Beiju. Thank you. Sorry.
You're good.
A few minutes pass. The door opens. The rather large dragonborn welcomes you in, and he's appeared wearing like a what appears to be a relaxing silk robe. It looks draconic in color. It has the scales. The color of it is a darker tint of yellow, almost copperish, and with black silk outlining it, and a robe, hoop around thing, the belt.
Yes.
That of red, and he leads you to the living room with what appears to be a magical a rather large study. There are several chairs. Appears to be that he's hosted people here before. There's a large there's windows leading outside, and you see the balcony, as well as books, a projector, and a rather large leather chair. He sits down, and in this universe, I decided to make it. Dragonborns have tails in this universe, because that's cool.
Okay. I have a question.
What's that?
I have a few questions. I have a question for you as the DM, not for Urador. If Dragonborns have tails, as I level up, I'm going to get more and more draconic features. Does that mean at some point in time I'm going to grow a tail?
You know, the one big criticism I see is people saying no tail. So yeah, tail.
Okay. That's probably not going to happen for a while, but at some point in time we need to talk about how and when I'm growing a tail.
You can always chop it off, you know.
Not going to do that. Well, anyway.
I mean,
Who knows? You might discover some of those answers.
you want to
tonight.
tell?
So I don't know yet. I need to do some research on other races that have tails and what they can do with them, and therefore decipher what I would be able to do with a tail and how Relix would react to it. So it's going to take me some time to figure out what the hell I would do outside of campaign, and I'm not going to bother taking up time with that tonight.
Yeah, I'll ask.
So
I'll ask myself the questions in my notes. Do Dragonborns have tails? So to make sure I'm correct on that, but I'm like 95%.
okay, great. So once we're in there, I'm going to sit in the closest chair to Urador. That is by a table so that we can decipher this tome, I'm going to start calling it, or book. So, Professor, I've been having some strange oddities happen to me, some very strange occurrences, and so recently I've started looking for different ways to research Draconic history and different tomes of Draconic descent. And I stumbled upon this book. Now, I do understand and can read Draconic literature and Draconic writing and all that, but I am unable to decipher this book. And I am extremely sure that that knowing what this book says would give me a great amount of insight. Hence why I'm seeking you out.
And do you have the name of the book, right?
Yes, I lay the book out on the table in front of us, or I hand it to him, whichever is appropriate.
All right.
However, before I hand him the book, I would also like to roll up my sleeves a little bit, try and show him a little bit of why I'm looking for answers. And I say, some of the oddities are more of a transformative. Oh, yes, some of the oddities are more transformative, as you may be able to see. So I'm trying to get some insight.
Shoot, I'm trying to remember what color you are. Can you message me your color, or do you know?
That's why I was really surprised. I'm the same color as him. I'm also a brass. I also have brass Draconic descent.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
Which is why I didn't... Yeah, I didn't know if you meant to do that or if it was complete coincidence. But, surprise, surprise.
Uncle
Yeah.
I'm gonna triple check, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay. All right. For a minute there, I was thinking you were not a yellow dragon, but like a copper dragon.
Oh, okay, sorry. The exact color is bronze.
Okay, bronze. Okay, yeah, no, bronze makes sense because I was gonna have them be either copper or bronze. Honestly, I was kind of thinking about the robe because that's what kind of made me think that this character was the robe he was going to wear. So, and I just like to imagine this dragonborn in like this very silk Eastern style like clothing.
Yes.
He goes ahead and looks down at at your sleeve and looks up at you and goes, "Very well. Are we discussing in that case, in considering you are in company, are we to refer to you studying for a friend or personnel?" If it's personal,
I
work my way around it.
I pause before I respond to him and eventually say personal.
He nods and goes, "Very well. I'll answer your questions and tell you what I know." He looks at the book and goes, "Lao. It's been a long time since I've talked to Lao. You know, last I heard of him, he was heading into one of the colonies of Loden Lands. He was brought on by the former king, and he's believed to have fallen in his own deadliest game. I'm surprised you have this book."
I'm sorry, I'm unfamiliar. Who's Lao?
Is that the name of the book?
I'm not. I haven't. I don't know.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure if you ever gave me the name of the book, but it makes sense that I wouldn't know it just because I can't decipher anything in the book. So why would I be able to decipher the cover? Let's see here. I'm double checking my notes, and I'm going to double check a different page in my notes.
Okay, what if it's in, I'm gonna check my general notes too. Yep. What the heck? Damn it.
Yep, I don't know the name of the book.
I know, I had the name of the book, but this will do then. He look at you and goes, this book is written by a man named Lao. He's from the Far East, where Dragonborns are from, actually. You see, I don't know how familiar you are with Dragonkind, but we're kind of all over the place. But our roots are believed to be at the heart of the East, the continent, far, past the outro. In fact, Dragonkind not only came there, but is worshipped there. We have various gods worshipped by humanoids. I can tell you the name of them. The people are the country. It's the most populated country, but it's called the Empire of Zhonghui. It literally means majesty. Believe it or not, in that book you'll learn more. But some scholars, and Lee was one of them, believed that Dragonborns themselves were actually people who dedicated their lives to the dragon gods and were given their own, and were blessed with their own image. It's very interesting. Very interesting stuff.
Agreed.
Yes. But here's where I think your knowledge is here. Lao wasn't a dragonborn. He was human. He wasn't just human, he was a sorcerer. A sorcerer who had draconic heritage as well. And I don't want to spoil the book for you, so I only give you little bits here and there. But in terms of, let's just say how it happens. We all have different ways of doing the dirty deed. When it comes to dragons, dragons morph into their desired humanoid form. They can change into humans. They can change into orcs. They have pretty liberty to it. And well, in my studies, we believe when they do that, it's a form of concentration. You see, they're using magic. They're using magic while doing the dirty deed, but they're doing magic nonetheless. Literally warping their code.
Now that's a lot of concentration.
It is. Can you imagine losing it midway through?
Jeez.
Horror show aside, Lao was trying to discover his generation and when it happened. You see, if I remember correctly, Lao believed it was his great-grandfather. However, his grandfather nor his father showed any draconian heritage or any sort of draconian features. But it seemed the more Lao focused and learned, the more draconian he became. I'm not saying he turned... He does... I used to, as a kid, I used to believe Dragonborns were sorcerers too, but then we'd all be sorcerers, you know. But anyway, that's what this book's all about. It's all about Lou finding out about his ancestry. He wasn't brass like you and I, but he was actually a copper dragon. You can imagine how cool he looked when he started getting those features. But that's where this book comes in. I can go on and tell you more and more and more about it, or I can have you discover it. But I will tell you this. Your travels, your name was Relix, correct?
Yes. I don't think I actually told him that in VC, but yes, Relix would have said, "Hi,
Okay.
I'm Relix."
Well, Relix, I'll tell you this. There's a first part and a second part. The second part has a little request involved. The first part is this. This book will definitely help answer your questions. For Lao went on a similar journey. He's not brass like he's not you're not copper like he was. No. He's not. You know, he's a copper dragon, but well, let's just say this: you're gonna go east. You're gonna, in terms of where dragons are headquartered at, you're probably gonna find your way going on the journey on the road. You know, the road.
Yes.
But, you know, that's the first part. Now, here's the thing that can help you now, and that is this. Give me 5 hours with this book, and I'll be able to unlock it for you. It doesn't seem, I'm looking through the pages, it doesn't seem too hard. I can definitely do this for you, but you'll have to do something from me. And I'll tell you this, it is draconian in nature.
All right. What can I do?
Well, it's going to probably require you and a few of your friends.
It's all right.
You mean me?
Yes, sir, with the face paint.
Can I do something real quick?
What's that?
While he's talking about like everything he's going to do, can I make an insight check
Yeah,
to make sure he's being truthful about him actually helping with the book?
yeah.
I'm getting a phone call. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I'm pretty sure I believe him with an 11.
Well, now that he's not here,
Yeah. Yeah, no.
now I can do anything I want.
Yeah, no, he seemed pretty honest. And you know what, guys? I'm going to go ahead and take this moment to do a 10-minute break because after this, we're going to go ahead and, well, I guess we start pretty... Never mind, I can skip the 10-minute break. I was going to say, if I do a 10-minute break, we're going to lose time, and it's going to be like 11 o'clock before you know it, you know what I mean?
Yep. I just picked up the phone. Someone was speaking a language I didn't know, so I just immediately said goodbye and hung up.
That's good.
Nice.
What was the result of the insight check?
He's being truthful.
He's honest.
Fantastic. Yeah. Just so we're all aware, brass and copper, which is both of the different draconic colors that we're talking about, are both typically chaotic good.
Oh.
So we don't really, well, stereotypically, we shouldn't have to worry about anything, but who the fuck knows?
Are you judging Dragonborns on the color of their scales?
Yes.
Yes.
And if we need to make any
Undoubtedly.
plumbing parts, we can take them from them.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Plumbing part?
Yeah, because they're brass and copper.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, we
I
could use
hate
that
you.
for our base back at AS headquarters.
Wait a minute. Do I shed scales?
I would say by this point
You-
you do.
Do dragons even shed? Is that part of their anatomy?
Well, here even better. Brass and copper are highly they're used for electrical. So does that mean he takes even more lightning damage?
Or does that mean I have resistance to lightning damage?
I would,
Very good question.
do water-based
Now-
enemies take more or less electric damage?
More. And I'm pretty sure eventually I get resistance to
All right.
lightning anyway.
I think with what you got going on, you gained resistance of your color.
Yeah.
I don't have it yet. I think I get it soon. I'm gonna double check.
Yeah. But yeah, currently I'm doing my little thing here in which I do. There's 4 of you guys, and you guys are level 6, so I can. Perfect. Okay.
I think it's 6th level.
Yep. Yeah. So, I don't just outright get the damage resistance. What happens is when I cast a spell of the same damage type, I can spend 1 sorcery point and then get the resistance to that damage type for an hour, I think.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So in that case, welcome back. I was gonna go ahead and talk to you about the quest that you guys were gonna get.
Yeesh.
And that is this. Eurodor says, so, in the mountains to the west, to the southwest, treacherous places, usually you'll find a Goliath traveling party once in a great while, but near these mountains, he points to this peak right here. He goes, there, we're taken up by 2 aggressive draconian kind. I don't know what kind they are, but they definitely are draconic. The issue why it matters is because they have been raiding, taking artifacts, bringing them back up there. They have been aggressive at night. So, if you can take care of them, that'd be great for me. Because to be honest with you, I have my own connections with.
Wait, does that mean they sleep during the day?
I am assuming so.
Well, that means it makes it easy for us to go in.
I mean, I hope you find them.
Yeah, I hope we find them opposed to the other way around.
He goes, yes. So, at least that's what I know. I think it's one of them, because one comes out and raids and then goes back. He goes, looks at you and goes, I'm sorry I can't give you more information, but that's all I got.
I mean, Relix, you're a dragon boy now, right? That means you could probably like sense their presence or something. They're like one of you.
That is not at all how that works.
Do you sense
Yeah,
the
you could
presence
get
of all clowns?
I don't know. Maybe if I hear them squeaking, I could probably feel it.
Okay, well, if I hear a dragon, we'll all know it.
Yeah, maybe.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, God. Anyway.
So we're going to go southwest into the closest peak, find the dragons, take care of them, and hopefully then by the time we get back, you will have finished decoding the codex.
Yes. And that would be really great, to be honest. I will definitely take care of the book.
Wonderful. I think just to be safe, we would like to leave one of us here to make sure you are safe and see if they can help you at all. And I'm saying this so that there's a canonic way for Black Death to not be here.
Ah.
Oh, big
He's-
brain.
He goes, the child. Yes. Come here. What's your name? Carl? Is it pronounced Carl or Carl? I'm not saying Carl. I'm saying Carl. Come on, lad. And he takes Carl with him and he goes, I'm going to go ahead and show you what this thing's called. It's called PB&J.
Yeah, just leave the little kid alone with a strange old man.
I can just
Whatever.
imagine him also asking, "Do you have apple juice?"
Yeah. He goes, of course I got apple juice.
In my old cellar, just follow me out. No worries.
Alright. So, in that case, you guys are... Well, it's currently midday now, I would say. It's probably like 2 o'clock. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to go ahead and go to the mountains then?
Hunt them down. Find the
Fuck
bad
it,
guy.
we have not had combat for at least 2 sessions. Am I correct in assuming we're all itching to fight something?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Combat.
Yes.
Okay, great. Let's go.
Brom just wakes
no.
up. He goes,
Look.
kill them all. Oh, we're
no.
leaving. Okay.
Yes, we're leaving. We're gonna go fight maybe 2 dragons.
Dragon! Fight the
Sorry.
dragons!
He goes, alright. So, you guys head southwest. You see a trail that goes up north. As you're going there, you see what appears to be various kinds of cash laying around the ground, as well as a backpack. The backpack appears to have blood on it.
Ooh, busy candy.
Someone left all this gold underground.
May I
immediately grab it up?
hold on, Trickster. May I make
what?
a check to see if there's any prints and like footprints?
Or a trap.
Could be a trap.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
Brom looks around to see if he sees anyone hiding.
Brom, roll a perception
Okay.
check.
I rolled a 16, and my investigation is +1, so I have a 17.
All right, with 17, it's pretty clear that the way the feet are walking, they look to be not in large strides, but walking. And then they stop and start to go in a few long strides, and then as if something picked it up from the sky, they stop.
Okay. And there's only human or humanoid tracks.
Yes. Looking over, Brom, with your did you roll a perception check though?
I did 13.
All right. Tell you this, Brom, you unfortunately don't see it, but Ridlix, you make that classification. Yes.
I'm sorry, classification? What?
Sorry, classification. I mean, you make that assumption that these were taken, like someone disappeared.
Okay. Trickster,
Huh?
be very careful, but pick up the gold.
Yeah! I pick up the gold immediately.
All right.
Yeah. It does look like we're all alone.
All right.
How many golden pieces do I find on the ground?
You find 2 gold pieces, 5 silver, and 7 copper. Half of them have blood on them, though.
2 gold pieces, 5 silver.
Alright.
Okay,
Alright.
that's something.
So, you go ahead and continue on the path, I'm assuming. And as you leave... Go ahead.
Actually,
Can
wait, maybe we're looking at the wrong place. Think about it. They're dragons. They can fly. We should be looking up, not around. Right?
Yes, that too.
Yeah.
Which I would like. Excuse me. Which I would like to do. But I would also. You said that there's a backpack. I would also like to pick up the backpack and see if there's
Oh, yeah.
anything in it.
Okay. The backpack appears to be full of, well, survival. It appears to be a survival backpack, an explorer's backpack to be particular.
Camping tools
Specific.
and accessories.
Okay.
Yep. You do find a note though.
Oh, no. No.
What does the note say?
The note says, heading up northeast towards the mountains. Johann told me the dragons perched up here, but I don't know. I haven't seen them. Haven't really seen them. I'm hoping if I get close enough, I can bribe my way past the Goliath. Turned me away before, but they won't turn me away this time. This book should be the answer. And you do notice a book, and the book is in particular about cooking with different spices.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the book,
I
and
have to hold on.
I'm gonna keep walking, but I'm gonna keep my eyes in the air. Say it's clear that they were picked up by something flying, probably one of the dragons. We should, look up and around and make sure that we also don't get, plucked into the sky.
What if we all dig up a bush and carry a bush, and so then it would look like bushes?
Okay. Brom, that's a great idea. Good luck finding a bush for you.
I'll take a tree.
Okay, good luck finding a tree wide enough for you. I'm sorry, buddy, but
Brom, do you trust me?
Of course, always. Who
I'm
are
gonna-
you?
I'm gonna fly up and I'm gonna like sit on your shoulders. I'm just going minor illusion leaves above our head.
I could hide in the trees too.
Ah, yes, nutmeg. Ah, yes, I remember now. Yes, perfect.
We are now a tree.
Okay. You are now tree, I suppose.
Tree.
So, as Rom carries you, you approach a trail, and the trail starts to go gravelly, set in the north, as you said, in the northeast. If you were to proceed further, you will need to make a survival check.
Survival
Okay.
check.
ain't stopping now. Actually, can I just float?
You can float.
Okay.
Can I use my sense of smell to help guide us? Maybe I can smell dragons, or blood. Or water, or
I would say this.
animals.
You're not really familiar with the smell of dragons, is the thing. I would say. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
What if he smells Relix really well?
That's fine. I was reaching anyway.
Huh. Relix, what'd you do? You rolled a survival check?
No, because I assumed you were saying make a survival check because of the gravel road.
Yes.
That's why I asked if I could just levitate and float over it.
Alright. As you levitate enough, you
Yeah,
see...
and I'm not going far off the ground. Like I'm just going inches off the ground, so I don't have to deal with the gravel.
Oh, I thought he wanted everyone to roll.
Okay. Well, yeah. In that case, you don't make the survival check. Everyone else makes survival checks.
15.
You got the boss.
The trees were blocking my vision, so I got a 5.
I got a 14.
All right. Nutmeg, are you flying?
Sitting on Braum. I'm a tree.
Okay, then you're fine then. Everyone makes it. You got the ravel is a little loose, but you guys are fine. As you start walking, though, you see you're walking through the trails and everything, and it seems pretty quiet. And then out of nowhere, a large man appears with a gun and cocks it and points it to the first person in line, and two other men follow on the side. They're rather large men, about 8 feet tall.
How tall is Braum for reference?
How tall is Braum?
Braum is 9 feet tall.
Okay, so Braum is 9 feet tall. So yeah, these guys are 8 feet tall. And
Holy shit.
So what I'm hearing is since Nutmeg is on Brahm's shoulders, they're all shorter than Nutmeg.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
These guys look one looks to be dressed a little relaxed, but they look pretty like attire of the time. They look a little tribal, and one of them speaks and goes, "Strangers, not from here. Are you here? Are you finally here to deal with the wyverns, or is Mina Hill dragging its feet?"
Yes. We heard that some draconic beast is here. Apparently it's a wyvern, and we're here to take care of it.
He goes, "Wyvern attacks during the day."
Wyvern tax?
So, well,
Who's Vern and why is he attacking?
I pinch the bridge of my nose. So clearly you have been in this area. Where can we find the wyvern?
sure. Pulls the gun and goes, "Let me ask you this: who sent you?"
Professor Urador.
He rolls his eyes and goes, "Mina takes locals to solve a big problem. Ashalhand at its finest. Rather turn the other cheek to the point of not even looking at the problem."
Well,
All right, look, I'm gonna tell you what I've been trying to tell the other guys. Then, the wyvern attacks during the day. Has it been attacking out? Can I ask you, has it been attacking Thinor?
We don't know. We have not run into it yet. We have just heard about it.
Gotcha.
We don't know exactly where it's been attacking. We were just told to come to the first peak southwest of Thanor, find it, and deal with it.
Gotcha. He goes ahead and points to the mountain over there and goes, "You'll pass by our tribe. Currently we're on our way of packing and moving south. But keep going that direction towards there. You'll see a cave at the summit with a waterfall. I believe they perched themselves there."
You believe the wyvern is there in the cave?
Yes, it's dragons have come here in the past and they've used it before. Kind of fits their size.
All right, that's where we'll go then. Do you know if there's just one or if there's more than one?
Well, it attacks during the day and sleeps at night, I'm assuming.
Well, we've heard that it attacks at night.
yeah, that's what he said.
Could there be more than one that sleeps during the day and attacks at night?
That doesn't sound unreasonable.
Okay.
That's
And have you ever seen the wyverns before?
Well,
Or do you know what color they are?
well, wyverns have been a very let me go ahead and roll. Let me go ahead and roll for him to see if he knows. Okay. He goes, well, wyverns have a complicated history around these parks. They're highly regarded in Zoidoland. In fact, the coat of arms of the ruling family of Zoidoland is a wyvern. In terms of these wyverns, they kind of just, appeared. I don't know if they snuck up here or what. But I don't know. I don't understand why they're raiding. Don't really know much about wyverns. Sorry.
So you don't know what color it is.
Just haven't been able to really see it. If I remember correctly, they're yellow, maybe tannish. I see a lot.
Okay.
I see a lot of the. I've been to town once and I saw a bunch of art about it.
Okay. Thank you. So the cave is this way, right? And I point towards the direction he gestured to earlier.
It was yes. Eventually, you'll find the stream. Follow the stream.
Wonderful. Thank you. And I continue to float that way.
Okay. As you guys go, you see a whole caravan of people. Goliaths, large in size, small and large, but mostly large. They appear to be gathering they have oxen and are gathering the tents. And they kind of pay no attention to you. Eventually, after about a 30-minute walk, you discover the stream. The stream, after about another hour or so, leads to the caves. And by the water, you see a man sitting there, just with his feet in the water.
Okay. Can I make a... I don't know if this is knowledge or what check this would be, but we know that dragons can shapeshift. Do we know if wyverns can?
Roll a... God, what kind of check would that be? That'd be a history check?
That'd be history.
Yeah,
I
roll
think
a
so.
history check.
History. This is not looking good. History. Okay. That is a 3.
Oof.
Okay. You don't know.
I
He
have
looks like
no
a normal guy. He's a normal
fucking
guy
clue.
just fishing.
Okay.
Is it high tide or low tide?
It's a river.
Yeah, high tide, low tide.
It's a river.
Are rivers not able to be high tide or low
I
tide?
don't believe so.
Rivers don't have tides.
Don't they have?
The water level can go up and down, but that's not because of tide. That's because of, has it rained recently? What time of the year is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. I'm the dumb one here.
So.
Meh.
Anyway, you don't know. Continue, Alex. What are you gonna say?
Just that we're gonna walk up and ask him if he's seen the cave.
He looks up and goes, "Ah, yeah, the cave back there.
That one?
Gonna say there's a sleeping wyvern in there."
You're not afraid of it, like at all?
Yeah, what are you doing out here?
You're just fishing?
Oh, I snuck in here, hoping for a glimpse.
That's fair.
The wyvern or the river?
The wyvern usually. I was gonna camp out here and wait for it to come out and hopefully snap a picture. He pulls up a camera.
Now I'm even more confused. we've heard that the wyvern sleeps during the day. We've heard it attacks during the day. We've heard it sleeps at night and attacks during the night.
They never said it attacks during the day. I think you might have misheard. They only attack at night.
But
If
the
I'm not
people who
mistaken.
said that it attacks during the night, were they blind?
Are you guys
I don't
openly
think so.
talking about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
I
not?
was
Yeah,
saying
sure.
that out loud. Yes.
Yeah. I'm also in character saying that out loud.
He goes, oh, okay. Yeah, I might be wrong. Hey, look at me, guys. I'm gonna take a picture of you all, okay?
Jeez.
Jeez. Takes a picture and goes ahead.
I don't look at the I don't look at the camera. I look
You
behind
know,
us. when
I'm
we
gonna
take the
do
picture.
I'm gonna do a deception check. Be like, okay, that'd be 5 gold coins now.
And he goes, man, I love taking a picture of my food.
I hate it.
I'm just going to touch
That'd be
myself.
5 gold coins, please. You just took a photo of this.
I hate that I
like
knew that's what
compensation.
was about to happen, but I couldn't. But yeah. Okay. Food? What?
He goes.
Is there anything behind us that looks like food?
Relix backs up.
You got a lot of pictures of fish in that camera?
I'm going to drop the minor illusion of the leaves above me.
Okay.
This entire time, there's just been a bush on top of
Yep.
Rob's shoulders.
The wyvern, the person begins to flip in color and change, and he begins to morph and turns into a wyvern. And as it changes color, it screams. It screams a name and a name. Lidrick! And when Lidrick, and after a few seconds, Lidrick floats out of the waterfall.
Okay.
Oh.
So there are 2 wyverns.
Oh.
What color is each wyvern?
You can see right there. Look, he's like a little tan color.
I'm tabbed out. You are right. Okay, so there's one tan one. Okay, so they're both. Is that tan, copper, bronze?
They're tan.
Tan dragons or tan
Skin color.
wyverns.
Yeah.
I don't know if wyverns go by colors.
Yeah, they don't really go by colors. They're a cousin of dragons.
Damn. Okay.
Mind you, I do have.
Oh, well.
I do. There is one homebrew thing I am doing this session though, with them.
What?
Wait a minute. You know what I just realized, Kyle?
What?
Well,
You're reusing this map from Fallen Grace.
I am. I am.
Oh, the flashbacks. Okay. Um.
How
roll
you
for
remember
initiative?
that?
Well,
Did you
you-
roll?
The only reason I remember that is because we had a legendary fight on this map.
Yeah.
And it was right after he killed oh fuck, he killed one of Waylon's only friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Jason.
I'm
Anyway.
remembering it now. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
now. The waterfall's giving it
Yeah.
away now. Yeah, and then
Mhm.
the rocks. I think we had to like jump over the rocks or something. Yeah.
Well, hey guys, tell you what. I know it's getting kind of late, but I think we should roll initiative.
Initiative
Yes.
Yes.
I am
that
not
on-
rolling good today.
19. Let's go, dude.
Roll initiative. All right.
I have a big fat 8.
The first one's a 19. The second one's a 16. 23.
All right. So 20 to 25.
23.
No.
15 to 20.
15.
19.
19. Okay.
God, I don't want to go first.
Relics.
Yeah,
8.
Okay. So, the wyverns, Paul, it is your turn. The wyvern is currently floating about 10 feet in the air.
Okay, so he's 10 feet in the air.
Wait, but Brahma's 9 feet tall, so you can just swing at him.
You could.
I could, yes. I could swing at him. Okay. I don't think will my normal strategy work? Let's see. I could try it. All right, I'll try. Gosh, I'll try my normal strategy. It'll probably get me killed, but I'll do it anyway. Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action first. I am gonna use. I'm gonna use my Giant's Might. Boop boop. So that means I get a little bit bigger. I go up to size large. And I'm assuming these guys are also size large.
Yes.
Okay. And then I will. Oh, I can't move my character. It usually happens, I think, with Braum. I don't think I can. I think usually for some reason I never have control over him.
Because you made him big.
That's
No,
probably
it was
because the way I have it.
I couldn't move him before he was big either.
All right, there you go.
Now I can. All right. All right. I will move up to here. I will.
They're the same size.
I'm gonna say it's technically large, you know.
I will cast. I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast a cloud of daggers. Right here. I'm gonna take up 2 squares with it. That was a bad draw, but there we go. And then I am going to grapple him with my free hand.
Okay.
And see, I am. Oh yeah, I'm large, so that means I have advantage. Good, because the first one was a 4, and the second one, not much better. 5. It was a 17 to grapple.
Let me go ahead and roll. That is a 19.
All right, he saves. And that's my turn.
All right. Next is Nick J. Nick J.
What to do?
Dang, I rolled so low.
Don't worry, I got something for you.
There's a tree right here, right?
Yes.
This tree right here. Do I get advantage, for having like height advantage?
I don't know. I mean, Brahm's kind of the size of the tree.
Oh, so they're the same height.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Brahm's huge.
Well, I mean, how would that work in this case? Because like I'm not huge. Like I don't have huge status. So like if I'm just like up and above, like how far above do you need to be above something to get advantage on it?
I don't know. I don't.
Because I was thinking, what if I climbed the tree and started, shooting from up there? Like, would it even give me an advantage, or should I do it from down below? I mean, do I get disadvantage from shooting from below?
I don't know. I kind of feel like it's. I don't know. I kind of never thought about it.
Well, because I need to know, because I'm shooting projectiles at this thing.
Well, in
It's-
straight
it's
D&D, that's
confusing.
not how that works.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
It's not? I
No.
thought you get advantage and disadvantage for having different heights.
No, you get disadvantage. You get advantage, disadvantage. Like that. I think it's mostly a homebrew roll with me, where it's like you're flanking. But I think otherwise, no. Unless they're being
Okay, so
flanked.
I can just shoot at it in the air, like no problem.
Yeah. Brahm is in your way though. But yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I can just move.
Okay.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna start blasting.
Blasting.
What's up, blasting? I'm gonna use my regular attack for a. Oh, it's a 2. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Okay. Extra attack.
All right.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay, let's go. Let's do 7 damage.
Okay.
Pew pew. And I would like to end my turn there.
All right. Your first bullet misses, but the next one goes through its wing. It doesn't look affected by it.
Oh boy.
Next thing it's gonna do is going to Brom. With you try to go in and grapple it, you see it go for a bite and a tail thing. It's, you know what you see as the tail is going towards you. There's actually a stinger at the end of it.
Oh.
First one's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Natural 20.
Holy shit.
Natural 20.
Yeah. So,
Let's see. So the tail was a natural 20.
yeah.
Let's see. Dang, the other one's so far away. Yeah, I can't use my reaction because there's no one else there. And I
What
don't
do you want to
wanna
do it
say
on me?
I don't. So I guess I'll take it.
All right. So first one's gonna be with its bite. That is 10 damage of piercing damage. Next one is its stinger. Its stinger hits you right in the chest, almost piercing the plate of the heart. You take 10 piercing damage and how much? That's a lot. That's a lot. Of poison. Holy shit.
Yes, it's gonna be a lot of poison.
And if only I was 5 feet closer, I could have used my interception and helped them tank some of that damage. But I didn't think that far ahead.
Okay, it's kind of poopy rolls. 4, 5, 10, 14, 20. You take 20 additional poison damage. And it is going to fly away.
Fly away. That's opportunity attack, right?
Yep.
Yep. It's gonna
It'll
fly
be a
away.
punch. It'll be a punch though, because I don't have a weapon out. Does a 14 plus 8, 22 hit?
22 does hit.
22 does hit, yay. That's a D6. And let's see. That's a 3. And then once per turn, I could do another one. 5, 8. That is 12. No, 13 bludgeoning. My bad. 13 bludgeoning.
Yeah, and Paul, forget. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, you're right. Not great. 12.
Okay, you fail it, so your damage will not be halved.
Oh yeah.
Next one is gonna be this one. This one is going to, where's it gonna go?
And I lost my cloud of daggers.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna go right for the clown man.
Uh-oh.
I knew that was a bad strategy.
It's a little thinner than its cousin.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, he
There we go.
missed a few dinners.
He's very hungry.
That was almost another natural 20, but it rolled.
Oh.
It instead rolled it onto an 18.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Okay, yeah, it hits. It lands. How much damage does it deal?
Alright, well, it's gonna be 25. It's 18 plus 7, so that's a hit. Next one's gonna be a stinger. There's another natural 20.
Oh.
Ah,
You're shitting me.
I'm not even kidding you. Alright, let's see how much
Man,
damage I
these
do.
dice are loaded.
I know. I never rolled. That was almost 3 in a row. Holy shit. Anyway, time
Anyway.
for the bite. The bite does 9 damage, 9 piercing.
Oof.
Let me get my.
Wait a second. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I exited out the wrong screen. Shit. Hold on. Let's see. Coming back in. There we go. Ah. Is Kyle still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Were you gonna do something?
No, I was talking to myself.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Okay.
I accidentally exited out of Roll20.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. So.
Oh, I just realized I have Piercer reroll damage, which means that whenever I shoot, I can actually reroll for the damage once per turn.
Nice. 114. So the
Holy
first.
shit.
The first.
And
Okay,
then-
since the next one's doubled. By the way, I forgot to double your poison damage, Paul.
Oh, but you said I took 9 damage from the bite, right?
Yeah.
And how much damage from the poison?
The poison is.
Oh, he's dead then.
The poison was 11 piercing damage, and now it's time for the poison, which make a Constitution saving throw. 11.
That's 10.
So the poison damage doubles?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down.
I did.
No, wait, that was damage to me, right? Or was it to him?
Well, he's been.
No, he meant on my attack when he attacked me. Because you did 20 poison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you did 60 points of damage that round. I only have 55 health.
Hot damn. Well, I rolled a lot of ones for Trickster. I rolled 3 ones actually.
Wait, I'm confused. So, how much damage did I take?
I'm doing the math right now.
Okay.
So 9, 14, and you failed to save, so you take 28.
Total, or is it including the... Is that on top of the 9?
And clock top of the 9.
Okay.
Yeah, it so happens I hit 20s on the most nastiest attack roll.
Yeah? No, you did.
But yeah.
Makes me want to pull up my violent shot. I do some extra damage.
Ooh.
Oh, should I?
To
It's
the
very
top.
risky.
Are you still up, Trickster?
I'm still, like, I have 21 health.
So I
Isn't-
took 60 points of health. I took 60 points of damage.
This is why I'm confused.
Yeah, that's why I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't usually roll natural 20s, and I feel like doubling the poison's like too extreme. If it's 7d6, that means 14d6, and I feel like that's a little stupid. Like,
I mean, you are the GM, so I will, whatever you say goes.
It is what it is.
Yeah, if you want to lower that, for our sake, that's fine. I'm okay. Or you can go hard ass, whatever you want to do.
Go hard ass. We hardly ever have a hard ass
there's-
fight.
Yeah,
there's
we
no
hardly ever
reason
have
not to.
difficulty. Yeah,
There's
like,
no
fucking,
reason-
Fucking kill me, dude. Kill me.
all right, that's fire. Let me go ahead and roll. I'm gonna roll one more die. Let's see here. So you take to double that damage I gave you. So you have to be 40.
Oh wait, from the top. I have 58 health total, right?
Yep.
So the first hit was a bite, which is 9 damage, right? Was that doubled?
No. That was not a natural 20.
Okay, so I take 9 damage on the bite, right? And then I get poisoned, and that's double damage.
Yeah, that was. That
So the
was
Yeah, well,
piercing
you
should
get-
be
you-
doubled.
You get hit by the stinger, and then that does damage, and then the poison damage.
yeah.
So what gets doubled? The poison damage and the stinger, or only the
Yeah.
stinger?
I just did
Yes,
the stinger.
both.
I just did the stinger, but yeah, I can go hard ass and do both.
Okay, so how much damage does the stinger do?
Stinger does. Shit. It was 14 plus. Yeah, say I rolled like 3 1s, and I was like 14. After roll twice, two more times, so 20. So times two.
So 14 plus 20, or 14 times 2, you mean? Or 20 times 2.
20 times 2.
That's 40. So I have 9 health now.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause again, I rolled 3 1s on my 70.
You know, Nutmeg, I could use some of that funny magic healing you got there, buddy.
Alright, and that's
Sorry, continue.
that's to say that's their turn.
So the question is do I help you or do I bring Braum back?
This is true.
Which
Well, wait, who goes next? Who's next in turn order?
Teddy.
I will-
I mean, we could have Relix pick him up.
I
Really?
don't have any healing spells.
you have a
You
help
you
potion
just
to
use the
jam
help
down a
action,
door?
right?
That's true. I can use the help action. Yeah, you're right.
Or
And
you can,
there's-
I have a potion of healing greater. If we want to shove it on him.
You could
I don't
also
know.
take the potion though, and they can heal Braum. Why am I helping you guys?
Okay, so here's my question. Do we want something to help with the fight? Or do we want to bring Braum back up?
Well, Brahm's kind of like our tank, and he just died.
Well, I have
Braum is-
another tank. That's why I'm asking.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just remembered.
Yeah.
I remember. What?
I will use the help action on Braum.
On
if
your
I-
turn?
Yes, on my turn, I'll be able to use the help action and be able to deal good damage to the wyverns.
Okay.
So, do what I think you're going to do, please.
I'm actually going to go for the lower CR creature with this, so I'm going to pull out my fancy dancy new gem, and I'm going to rub it. Okay? And summon an air elemental,
Okay.
because it has less hit points at 90. And I'm going to summon it if you can give me a little something,
Yeah.
and I feel like it will attack the air elemental more. So, I'll summon it next to Trixta. And then I'll move 2 spaces over and bonus action my Pew Pew. I don't know, Braum, if you're going to get any of this or not,
Probably not because I'm unconscious.
but 6 temp HP for everyone. And do you want my
So-
air elementals just go right after me?
Yep.
You want to, like, create a little something for me, please?
Yeah, I'm uploading it right now.
The thing also has a lot more range than the next CR up.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, it's kind of
Like, the next one only has 50 fly speed. This has 90.
That's pretty
Wow.
bugger.
That's
yeah.
pretty
It is an air elemental, so that kind of makes sense.
No,
True.
I do.
And there's actually one, getting a little sidetracked, but there is one that will detect where the nearest treasure is.
All right.
So, air elemental. Oh shit! You know what? Because air elemental will actually get to get temp HP with us too, shouldn't it?
Yeah, if you did it first, yeah.
Okay. So it's going to make 2 slam attacks on the Wyvern.
Okay.
So the first one is a 26 to hit,
That hits.
and the second is a 24 to hit.
So how? I said this thing can do every elemental, right?
No, you said it can do every elemental.
Damn. I feel like that might have been a little strong, but we'll see how it goes tonight. Go ahead and roll your
Ye-
damage.
So the gem will let me cast Conjure Elemental.
Okay. Gotcha.
So that is 4d8 plus 10.
Damage.
That is 31 damage. Bludgeoning, because it's slam.
Gotcha. 31 damage bludgeoning.
Yes.
Okay.
And that will be both our turns.
Do these wyverns have any resistances? Because like you'd think their scales would give them like resistance against like some sort of damage type, like bludgeoning or piercing.
I don't know.
We don't know yet.
What was
I guess so.
What was the cool off time of that emblem, that ruby, by the way, that I gave you? That stone?
I thought you said it can only be used once a day.
Once a day.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like once a day is a little overpowered. I don't
And
know.
maybe it's got charges and it refills a certain amount of charges every day or a few
You
days.
can make it last like 10 turns.
Oh.
You know
and
what?
It goes away.
We can talk about it later because what it is it lets me conjure elemental.
Yeah, that's true. It's a
Okay.
spell.
And then it has CR 1/4, 1/2, 2, 5, and 6. So what we can do is charges, and like one charge is, CR 1/4 to 1/2 or just 1/4. And if I use all 6 charges, that's 6. And then every day I get 1d4 charges back.
Yeah, I'm looking at the gem right now online, and it says the gem contains a magic elemental. When you use an action to break the gem, an elemental is summoned as if you had to cast Conjure Elemental spell, and the gem's magic is lost. This type of gem determines the elemental summoned by the spell. So.
But you said that when you gave me it, that it will conjure any elemental and it doesn't break.
That's true, I did, and I feel like I might be regretting that.
Again, we can talk about that when we're not in combat.
Yeah.
True.
Because
Yeah.
regardless which way it goes, it still
I think
conjures an elemental at this moment.
Yeah, he would have used it anyway, whether it breaks or not. Like he'd be using it now.
Fair.
Correct.
Okay.
Especially after seeing Braum go down and this trickster almost die.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out then. We'll see how this goes with this battle. I just feel like it's gonna go one way. We'll see how it goes. Anyway,
We'll see.
The next up is Alex's turn.
Hi. So I'm gonna go over here, and I'm going to double check something. Yes, wonderful. And then I'm going to use the help action on Braum.
Okay.
And then I am going to spend some sorcery points. I'm going to double check here. I can spend 1 sorcery point. No, spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time of 1 spell to bonus action. So, I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt as a bonus action.
Okay.
So, everything within 5 feet of this line, or technically I make a 5-foot wide line, but same thing, needs to make a dex save. I'm going to double check if it is a dex save or not, but
Wait,
basically
anything
just-
within 5 feet?
the wyverns.
Okay.
19.
I can move it over a little bit more. Either way, it's the wyverns.
Okay.
I am double checking if it's a dex save. Yes, it is a dex save.
What if we change it so the gem can? Sorry, you're still doing your thing, Alex.
Well, I need you to roll dex saves for the wyverns.
Oh, 19 and 13.
Okay. So the one that rolled 19 saves, the one that rolled 13 fails. Can I know which one failed and saved?
Blue Blue saved, red failed.
Okay. Blue saved. Red failed. Okay.
Tell you what, if I gave you all 4 elementals, but once you use one, you use it, and it goes bye-bye.
That'll work.
Okay. That way, because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be that way, because it'd be like that way. It's like you get 4 chances to use each one. You have to be strategic with them.
No, that works.
Okay. So
Okay. So how this is gonna work is I roll 8d6. The one that's saved, the blue, takes half damage.
okay.
Okay then. So I've rolled a lot of shit tonight. I rolled a shit initiative. I rolled pretty good investigation, but I also rolled a very shitty investigation town. I've rolled some good damage. So red that failed takes let's see.
100.
No. Takes and that's takes 30 lightning damage.
Ah, shit.
So red takes 30 lightning and blue takes 15.
Okay. It takes the
And
damage.
I am then going to just take another small step back and continue helping Brom.
Okay. After Alex, it is Paul's turn.
All right. I'm still unconscious, right?
Yeah, you've been helped.
Oh yeah. I think if you
I
don't
You're
know.
always
also like with 1 health.
I forget if I help him, does he automatically get up, or does he just get advantage on one of his death saves?
No, he's
I
up.
forget.
Right?
Well, if you, I mean, to stabilize someone who's dying, I think you have to do. You can stabilize them, but they just stabilize. They don't.
They don't
They
come
don't
back
come
to life.
back up.
Yeah.
They basically
No.
don't need death saving throws.
You're right.
Yeah.
I think
No,
I'm
it-
just unconscious.
Is help action not the same thing as stabilize, or is that different?
Well, I'm stabilized, but you're still unconscious when you do it, if I recall correctly.
Can I just slap you silly till you're awake?
I wouldn't recommend it because he's on the brink of death.
Yeah, but if
Maybe.
I
I
give
can-
him my healing potion.
I can double check. Let's see.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, if you'd be quicker if Kyle just says what happens.
I'm sorry, guys.
Wait, yeah,
I'm
what?
just kind of getting a little overwhelmed tonight.
Okay. Well,
Um,
we can pause
you are-
and come back. If you are tired and can't do it, that's fine for me.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
you.
This is what we'll do. You do.
Just write down the turn order so we don't forget.
Yeah. 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 Well, I don't think it's gonna last much longer because I really can't stop the air elemental. I don't have anything that gives me because it's an air elemental.
Yeah, but you're the DM. You can summon whatever the hell you want. You could you can summon another
Well-
Lyran if you want.
Yeah.
I could.
I mean, you are the DM, bro. Just summon something, pull it out of your ass, make it work. I don't know.
Flying Tarask
Yeah, flying Tarrasque, I could.
Now,
Anything.
the tricky part is that yes, he's the DM. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
The other thing is, we're missing one person.
Yeah.
One of our bigger people is unconscious. Our marksman is nearly dead and unconscious. The only thing that changed is we summoned an air elemental, and then lightning flew across the sky.
Fair. Tell you what.
And so,
Go ahead.
you go ahead, Kyle. You go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna power through and finish it out. I was gonna say Paul. I'll say Paul is stabilized, and you're not dying, but I wouldn't say get up, because I would say you need to get HP, and I interpret getting HP as like health potion right now, or like healing.
I see.
Yeah.
So does he need to be fed a health potion because he's unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have one in his pocket already? Do you have one?
Do I have one? Let me look. Probably. Let's see. Nope.
All right.
Okay. Well, I have one. Do you want to use mine or should I use mine? What's the better option here?
Well, if you have one and I don't have one, I can't use mine.
No, I know, but you could use mine.
I'm unconscious.
Well,
He could toss it to me, and I could pour it
toss
down
to
your
him,
throat.
or yeah, one of us will do it. Does anybody else have health potions on them?
I don't.
Yes, I have a superior potion of healing.
Superior.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
I
So
have
if you-
healing word.
Yeah, but you're unconscious,
Yes.
buddy.
Use your healing words while you're unconscious. I love it.
Sleep talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I also have cure wounds.
Yeah, but it's not going to heal as much as a superior potion, will it?
Well, no.
Maybe more.
Yeah. We'll see.
What is it?
Superior healing is 8d4 plus 8, and cure wounds. I have up to 4th level spell slots. 3d8 plus 3.
Okay, so the average here. You said the superior is 8d4 plus 8.
Yes.
Yeah, but we agreed that if you did it as an action, it would be a full health. And if it's a bonus action, you have to roll for it.
Well, we didn't actually come to a consensus on that. We didn't
Hmm.
think we...
So that changes things. Like, I mean, that modifies the difficulty of the fight. Because, like, I mean, if you get the
And that
full
was-
effect of a healing potion.
And that was as if you took it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
And Nutmeg, you said the cure wounds is 8d6? Or what is
Cure
it?
wounds is 3d8. So the
3d8,
potion of
thank you.
superior healing is higher.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I could do the same thing. I could use my action to help Braum, or use the superior potion or whatever, and then bonus action lightning. I really like being able to bonus action lightning bolt.
That is really cool.
Bonus action.
All right. So what are we doing right now, guys?
It's
Who goes next? Who's next on turn order?
whoever goes after me. Yeah.
All right, Nick J.
Well,
I can't do anything.
I also have a question.
Yes.
So if it's Braum's turn and he stabilizes, and he is stable, does he just stay unconscious, or should he make some con save to see if he wakes up?
I would say right now.
I don't-
No. He's
Okay.
He's unconscious. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking. So he's full unconscious. It is Trickster's turn.
Okay, my turn. Which one of these guys looks more damaged? This one or the other one?
The blue one.
The one's more damaged? Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Yeah. Oh yeah, because remember the air elemental did like a shit ton of damage.
Oh right, that. Okay, yeah, I forgot
Okay.
about there.
How bad does he look?
Looks pretty rough.
Pretty rough? Okay. I'm thinking I was going to use all my violent shots, but I think I'm going to be a little bit less risky. I'm going to use only one. Let's see. So violent shot, I don't know. I have to add a +2 to my misfire score, so I'm gonna spend 1 grit point. Okay, so I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Oh shit, nat 20. Holy fuck.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck, I got a nat 20.
Nice.
No,
Holy
20.
shit.
Hey.
Holy shit.
You get a grip point back.
Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, I'm using my grip point, and I get a nat 20 on the. Oh my god. When you make it, let me just reread to make sure I know what I'm doing. The attack gains a +2. If the attack hits, you can roll 1 additional weapon damage die for grip points spent. Okay. Does that additional damage die also benefit from the +4, or no? No, it wouldn't. So it would be 3d10 +4, and then double that. Holy shit! Give me a second. Take a
We don't
D10.
double the plus.
Oh, okay. So I'll double it and then +4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. That is okay. Now because I can reroll a piercing damage, I'm gonna take the 3 and reroll that one. So I have 2 8s. Take another D10, reroll that one. The 3 has become another 3 again. Fuck. Okay. So 8 plus 8 plus 3, 19 plus times 2. Times 2, and then +4. That is 42 damage.
Whoa.
How do you shoot this thing?
I'm going right for the head, dude. I'm going headshots.
As
Headshots
you-
only.
As
Right between the eyes.
Right between the eyes,
your
dude.
bullet rings true.
Temporal lobe. He's been detemporal lobe. Lobotomized.
Yeah, the bullet goes right through and leaves a giant hole in its head, and it falls lightly on the ground. As the red one, seeing its friend get annihilated in one turn, screams out and goes, "Fuck this!" and starts turning around.
I was gonna run away.
Yeah, he's not dying.
Well,
We can't
it's
have
gonna
that.
fly
No,
away.
no.
It's gonna fly away, technically.
We can't have that. No, he's down. Do I have? Fuck. Do I have?
Yep. Follow.
No, I have disarming shot equipped. I don't have prone shot. I mean, if only.
Yeah.
I could have knocked him out of the sky, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, after
I mean, it would have been a tough con save, but whatever.
Well, now what's his fly speed? Like, how far is he
Bro.
flying?
80.
80?
Oh, because my air elemental has 90 fly speed.
Oh my god.
And lightning bolt is like a 100-foot line. So he's not out of range.
And I have sharpshooter, so like I can shoot from any range. I don't get
Hi,
disadvantage.
Kyle. Hi,
Alright.
Kyle. You're not getting away.
It's not too late to bring in another wyvern if you want to.
These
I'll
were
be
the
ready to take
kids.
it
Now
down.
mom and dad come in.
You know what? I might just take this as it is. He runs away this turn, but Trickster gets another shot, and the
It's true. I do have an extra attack. I'm not done.
Yeah.
That was just my first attack. I'm gonna use my extra attack to shoot the other one because he's running away.
Go ahead.
I don't know if I want to use. Do I want to use my? What's his health look like?
It's not. He's okay.
Okay, so because I got a grip point back, I could actually use all 3 right now. I would have used one, but my nat 20 gave me one back.
Use all
But-
3.
Yeah, I know.
for it.
Worst case scenario, my gun jams up and I can't use it. Good thing I have an extra gun on me.
Well, and it's like the sun's setting right now.
Okay,
Right.
so
We started walking up here in the afternoon,
Yeah.
so
Let's see. The attack gains a +2, so it'd be 2, 4, 6 +1, 7. So if I roll a 7, my gun jams.
7 or lower.
7 or lower, my gun jams. Okay. Oh! I rolled a 7.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Damn.
bad luck.
Oh man. I mean, does it matter that it's +9 to hit? I mean, it's based on the D20, right? That's the misfire.
Yep.
Yeah, my gun has jammed. I used up all my violent, all my grip points. Well, it was worth a shot, I guess.
It
Or
was.
no shot in this case.
bottom.
all right. Well, it flies away.
Does a misfire mean like my gun explodes in my hand or something?
I think it jams, and then you have to try to clear it.
Yeah.
And then if it goes again, then it's like then you have to like repair it. I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a jam on me yet.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out after. This guy's running away anyways.
Yeah, I would say I would say this. I'm assuming you sick Nutmeg. I'm assuming you sick the wind elemental on it.
Correct.
All right. As it begins to fly away, the elemental keeps up with it. You see it trying to fly and make its way, but eventually starts to head towards the ground and fall. A few minutes go by, and the wind elemental approaches you and speaks in elemental and goes, "Freedom," and bows and begins to fly away.
So I didn't get to cast lightning bolt again?
Yes, you do.
Yay!
Roll a hit.
Oh no, he needs to make a dex save.
4.
Okay. 6, 10, 12, 15, 17. That's 22. 24. Wow, I rolled exactly 30 again. I just rolled a 6 for my last one. So that's another 30 lightning damage.
Okay.
Cool.
That hurts. As it's flying, as it was flying with the air elemental, like a slingshot, a sniper shot almost. You hit him with it, and it brings him down.
Holy shit, dude! Right for the pickings.
Yeah. What could have been a really awful scenario for you guys got pulled out pretty good.
You can still change that. I want to fight. I'll fight another one. I'll fight the mommy and daddy. I'll do it.
There will always be another one. I'm kind of tired.
That's fine.
But yeah. That's going to go ahead and be the end of the stream tonight. We'll go ahead and continue afterwards with everything.
Okay.
All right.
Very well.
So bye, stream.
Bye,
I stream.